So EA have released the unlimited repeatable 10 times 84. Now, when I say unlimited, yes, you may hit the cap of SBCs a day, but in terms of being able to do it over and over again, there's nothing stopping you. Now, as you can see here, we need to use a FUTTIES, a team of the season, team of the week, or an FOF, and an 83 rated. So we're going to use this Swanson as an example as a 97. And here's what you can kind of do when we get into grinding. We'll show through all the steps, obviously. But you can go ahead and pop in like a really high rated card like that. Drop in like an 81 rated squad, and you should be quite close to getting it done. You see that we're bang on exactly 83 rated overall. So what we are going to do is use that sort of technique to get the SBC done by using one really high rated card and a load of low rated cards to get us a 1084. Now, when it comes to grinding this, there are two ways. We've got the initial steps in case you have nothing in your club, and then we have what you have in your club once you open up one of them. So we're going to go from us opening up one of these and explaining what to do. Now, you want to get a special card. As you can see here, we got a little bit lucky with our first one. It's going to be left wing English, probably Hemp, I think it is. I forget who it is now. But again, we get ourselves a special card, we get a Mascherano, and a gold card. Now, with this Mascherano, that's exactly going to go into the SBC in terms of back into the 84 times 10. Any of these 84 rated cards can go straight back in there as well. Any card we get 87 rated or higher, there's not a special card, is going to go into another SBC, and 85 and 86s are going to go into another SBC. So don't worry, I'm going to explain it all now. We're going to start off with if you've got a lot of fodder in your club, and you're going to go through the 10 times 84s and explain where they go. So we're going to open up another one. We get a gold card, not a problem. We can explain what to do when you get gold cards only as well. So again, 85, 86 rated cards. So these two into one SBC, 84s into another SBC. If we get any 87 rated or higher that are gold cards, into another SBC, and then any special cards into another SBC. So let's go ahead and explain what we mean by that. And then after we're done for all of that, we'll go through the lower method. So with a 10 times 84, every time we get an 85 or an 86 rated gold card, they're going to go into the standard provisional upgrades, which is going to be this one here. The reason why we do that, there's 7 of them available a day, and then they're gone. We're just going to look to get rid of all 7 of them. And it's going to give you 25 gold rares and 15 gold commons. I'm pretty sure all of you know that at this point in the game now. And then what we are going to do with these, we're going to go to 86 all the way up to 85. Ignore yes, and then basically submit. That's just going to put in these. Now, with this pack, this is going to give us X amount of cards back to help the grind go. So as you see there, we get 25 gold rares, 15 gold commons. Now, these gold rares, as of right now of recording, are going to go into the 1 of 3 85 plus player pick, and the gold comments again as of recording are going to go into this 5 times 80. So let's go back and open up that provisional pack, and that's where we're going to put in our 85 rated cards and our 86 rated cards every single time into this provisional SBC until it expires. So we're going to open up. You're going to get nothing crazy out of this, but we're going to break down the rares and the commons as we just showed you. So all these gold rares are going to go into the 1 of 3 85 plus player pick. All of the gold commons we got out of that are going to go into the 5 times 80. So let's head back to the SBC tab. So with the gold rares we got, we know we're going to get 25. We need 6 rares to complete one of these. So we get 6, 12, 18, 24. So we're going to get 4 of these player picks. So all of the gold rares you get out of that provisional are going to go straight into this player pick. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Knock this all the way down to 75, this down to 84. We're going to go low to high gold rare. And we're going to make 4 of these player picks. And you can do this every single time with the provisional until it expires. And then we're going to explain what you can do after that. So I'm going to go ahead and make 4 of these, and I'll meet you back once I've got 4 of these player picks. So we have completed all 4 of those, and you can do that every single time you get a provisional, as I spoke about. Now, out of these picks, we are looking for any special cards. Either one of those, fantastic. And we can use any of these special cards straight into the 84 times 10, or whatever we're looking to complete. Now, I'd recommend, when you get a situation, let's argue all 3 of these are 90 rated, take whatever the requirement is for the 84 times 10. So a team of the season, team of the week, FUTTIES, anything like that, always take, because it's going to be your best return when it comes to getting special cards and basically continuously grinding those 84 times 10. So you can see here, we get ourselves pretty lucky out of the 4. We get ourselves 2 cards to go into 84 times 10 and 2 extra cards we can do whatever we want with. Now, if you remember, we also got ourselves 15 gold commons. Those gold commons are going to go into this 5 times 80. So you can see here, we go to squad builder, go to gold common, low to high, submit. That's going to use 9 of the gold commons we got out of 15, and it's going to give us a 5 times 80 back. Now, sometimes you will be lucky and you're going to get special cards out of these. A lot of the time, you're just going to get gold rares, which can go back into the 1 of 3 85 plus player pick, the one we just opened up, all 4 of them. It's up to you what you do with them. Ideally, we're looking for walkouts, is what we get here. And we're looking to put in any 86 rated cards, 87 rated cards, etc. and higher. So as you can see there, that's working towards the provisionals again. So let's recap really quickly. So far, we know that if we get any team of the seasons, team of the weeks, footies, or any FOF cards, they're going to go straight back into the 10x84 upgrade. Any 85 and 86 rated cards are going to go into the provisionals. The gold rares we get back from this into the player pick. The gold commons we get for this into the 5x80 plus. But where do the 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, all the way up to 99 gold cards go? Well, they're going to go into the footies provisionals, which is going to be this one here. So we are going to go ahead. I'm going to add it to my favorites, and then we are going to go ahead and complete it. And as you can see here, with this, it's going to give us 20 gold rares and 10 gold commons. So the same thing. The gold commons from this go back into the 5x80. The gold rares, which is 26, 12, 18, is going to be 3 picks into this. And we need to have 87 rated cards or higher. So the 87 cards or higher that we've packed can be special cards, anything like that. So if we just were to go to recent or newest, we can put in the Casado. We can put in the Salah, because Salah is not an FOF, not a team of the season, not a team of the week, and not a footy, so we don't need him for anything else. And then in my storage, I probably would have packed a few more 87 rated cards or higher. And we're going to have a look here. An 86. So we're just going to put in basically anything 87 rated or higher into that. And that's going to be your way to do it. So again, Williams, we didn't pack in this video, but it can go in. Or black. So you're going to look at something like that. So get rid of the special cards that you're using that are not requirements from the 84x10. And you can do that over and over again. And again, like I say, it's going to give you 3 picks and then, of course, one of the 5x80. And then you're just going to sit here recycling that over and over. But because we packed 1 footies and 1 team of the season, we've actually got 2 more of these 10x84 upgrades. So if we were to go to newest, we're going to go ahead and pop in Pilgrim, which is an 95 rated footies. Then we're going to go low to high, gold. We're going to knock this up to 80, knock this down to 81. Submit and just see if we can get rid of a whole team of 80 rated cards, which we can't. So we know there that the cap is going to be a few 80s and a few 81s. So we're going to find out exactly what that is now. So let me go ahead and do that for you. So you can see it's going to be 5 81s and then 5 80s to be the cheapest way with a 95 rated. And then we can do the exact same thing again with the team of the season we packed. So we might as well go ahead and recycle that in already. So we can go over to the club. We can go down to newest and then go to the team of the season, who's also 95 rated. And then we can go to our club. We can go to search, knock this to 81, pop in 5 81s that are gold, and then put the 5 that are 80 in as well. And that's going to be the most efficient way of getting these over and over and over again. Now, I know what the question's going to be. It's going to be, how do you get unlimited golds and stuff like that? We're going to show you how to do that now. I'm just going to put this to 81 to 82 just to speed the video up. But naturally, I would put 80s in here. But you can see here that also does it. We are going to open up these 284x10s and then explain how we can go ahead and get loads of golds into our club when we don't have them. So our first 10x84 upgrade, we get a footies, which means we can go ahead and immediately get another 84x10. So if we were to look here, we can see we got ourselves 1 here. We can use that special card for the footies, and then 86 and below because we've run out of provisionals. Let's say we've used all of them. All of these gold cards are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the footies card being 9 can go straight back into the 84x10. Meaning we only need 2 cards to get that done. And then we can save that 88 for the footies provisional to get more gold cards back in, to get more picks and more upgrades to go that way. And then we open up our second one. And we get ourselves another special card here. I don't think it's going to be any of the requirements, so we can have a look. And we get a 90. Of course, I get a 96 penny, who's worth nothing now, by the way. But again, we can use 1, 2, and even 3 if we wanted to go into anything we want, or 1 and 2 straight back into the provisional footies. And then we can use the 86 with the Pele, etc., into the SBC to bring the ratings down. But you can see here, that's how you're going to keep that going. Now, what do you do when you need golds into your account? Now, I spoke about this before in a previous video, but don't sleep on the footies tokens you have left. There's a 10x75 there for 10 tokens. I've got 350 tokens. So that means I've got 35 of these packs, which means 350 of the 75 pluses I can go ahead and get. If you need coins, don't do the 1 of 488 pick. Look to do the 35 token one here, which is going to give you about 60, I think it's about 30 cards, sorry, back. Most of them are special cards. You can discard them for the minimum and still get about 200,000 coins back. With those coins, you can do multiple things. You can go to the provisionals and open up the commons and open up the gold equalizer here for 50k. It's 150k there and 75k there to open up all those packs. That's a quick way of getting the golds back in. When it comes to menu grinding, you're going to look to do the simple steps that we spoke about, we would cover at the beginning of the video, which is going to be the daily bronze, daily silver into the daily gold common, and the daily gold rare if you need them. I recommend doing the daily gold common. You're going to get yourself 70 gold commons. Those gold commons can go straight into this to give you 35 gold rares back, to then give you picks. It's a great way to start. And then once you've gone through all of those methods and you're still desperate to grind and you haven't been SBC banned, you can then look at the League SBC, the Premium, and the Mix to keep those golds coming in, and then start to incorporate any of the other high-rated SBCs. Any more questions, comment down below. And if you're new here, smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.